Welcome to Know Your Mobile. It's Basil. I'm here with the Yotaphone. Now, we missed it at CES and we were absolutely devastated. This thing won Best in Show, and we're not surprised. It innovates in an area where phones tend to generally leave things alone, and that's the back. You can see this great e-ink display on the reverse. On top of that, you've got a very solid phone here as well. Kicking off with the design, and we can see it's a wedge shape, but it's almost an upside down wedge shape. It still feels very comfortable, ergonomic in the hand, and quite nice and light. Taking a look at the actual key design elements, there's a volume rocker on the left hand side. The base is just an in-core microphone, while to the right we've got a little, what looks like a dock connector of some sort. Up at the top you have a power button and a 3.5mm jack. Flipping the phone round, and it's just that e-ink display along with a 12 megapixel rear facing camera and flash. Now let's look at the UI a little bit, because that's really what dictates what goes on the reverse. If we open an application such as Gallery, and two fingers swipe up, if you wouldn't mind. Swipe from top to bottom, will actually fire.
Just 1 second.
Will actually fire what's going on in your gallery straight to the back. Sorry. Brilliant. And you really can fire any image across, which is fantastic for battery preservation. This works especially well, for example, we can imagine if you're using a map, you want it to stay on the screen, but you don't want to waste all your battery. Just keep that map alive by firing it to the back. It also works really nicely, naturally being an e-ink display, with things like books, Twitter, constantly updating, using as little battery life as possible. But that shouldn't dissuade you from using the phone a lot, because it's got a very respectable battery. Is it 2300 milliamp, did you say? 2100 milliamps. And considering you've got a 4.3 inch 720p display there, that's a very decent sized battery indeed. That's fantastic. You've got a dual core Qualcomm Snapdragon processor powering everything along, as well as how much internal memory did you say?
2 gigabytes.
2 gigabytes.
Oh, sorry, it's RAM and 32 gigabyte internal memory.
Brilliant, 32 gig internal memory, and that's 2 gig of RAM, so everything should run very smoothly. Yotes have actually customized the UI to have a host of, do you mind if I, applications that use the e-ink display, such as this education one, for example. You can actually choose to learn from English to Spanish, for example, flipping the device around, and with gesture-based input, we can actually dictate whether or not the word is correct or incorrect. Really smart, really nice to see someone genuinely innovating in this space. So that has been a quick hands-on with the Yotaphone here at MWC 2013, a device that truly innovates. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've got any questions, please fire us a comment below.